Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Raggedy Pack, the much awaited season 6, episode 1. We actually didn't wait that long between last recording session and this. Iggly, you've stewed. It was 6 days, actually.
I've festered.
He's festered. He's stewed. I'm sure he's theory crafted before we turned it into open mic night. The other big parts of last episode, outside of what everyone remembers, I want to say Daenerys. Yeah. So Daenerys had her little fiasco with Drogon in the fighter pit, but in this episode, she was like abducted by the Dothraki, we're led to believe.
Yeah, they were doing circles around her.
The Walk of Shame happened. Shireen was sacrificed to the Lord of Light. All in the name of Stannis getting absolutely bodied by the Boltons. Sansa and Theon are dead. And Sir Meryn Trant, Iggly's main source of revenge. Finally, Arya kills him for killing
Syrio Bravos.
I could not for the life of me pull that right there. And then Myrcella is like, Jaime, I know you're my dad and I don't care. And then died, which was awesome. Really cool stuff there. Yeah. And then, the Walk of Shame. All right, Iggly, go ahead.
Arya went blind.
No one cares about that scene.
Okay. All right. So a lot of L's last episode. So let me be clear. I am in pain, but I managed to compartmentalize my pain, and that is why I'm choosing to keep on trucking with this series. Because
don't even lie. We didn't even give you a choice.
Well, I don't have a choice. I'm going to see things out.
I said, Iggly, what time for Game of Thrones today?
But let's talk about Jon. So, if y'all are just jumping in here, please watch the post discussion for last episode. I lost myself, and I said a lot of stuff to kind of better organize those thoughts. I think there is a chance that Jon lives. I'll explain why. So, in terms of apparent deaths, he got stabbed 6 times. You know, like you could theoretically tank that. We just saw him bleed out. Okay. It wasn't as final as someone like Kat or Rob, where they got their neck slit. That's just a done deal, you know? And we have seen a few different times methods of undying in this show. Now, not like the Mountain, because let's be honest, Jon isn't necessarily the best fighter. All the scraps he's gone in, he's like they were pretty damn close. And if
What'd you just say?
I say Jon isn't necessarily
the best fighter.
Isn't necessarily the best fighter.
Okay, I just had to make sure that's what you said.
Isn't okay. He is a good fighter. The point I am trying to make, we don't need him for his fighting capabilities. We don't need him to be a hunking, re-erected mass to just body people. We need him for his leadership. So that's out there. He's not going to be a pup, like a little. He's not going to be like the Mountain. We have seen a method of undying with the Lord of Light. I forgot his name, but the man who the Hound bodied, like in season 2, and he got back up.
Eric
Dondarrion.
Beric with a B.
Beric Dondarrion. Granted, there's a cost trade-off with that. He mentioned losing himself each time, but that is the one I'm going with. And isn't it a coincidence that Melisandre made it back to the wall at the end of the last episode? Now, as how poetic would it be if the person I drag the most managed to save my favorite, like my second favorite character in the show? Well, I should say one of my favorite characters. We'll get to the list later. But anyway, that's humor in its finest form. But I don't get me wrong. Even though I have compartmentalized, if that happens, I will pop off. I will be ecstatic. But if the worst case is that Jon is dead, then we just have to look at the facts. The world is doomed. The Night's Watch will suffer. The wall will fall. And the guilty among them will join the army of undead. You're going to see a blue-eyed Ollie running around. But yeah, that's the main thing that's been on my mind. I know a lot happened last episode. None of the other stuff occupied my mind. Arya going blind briefly. But my mind has been on Jon and his apparent fate.
Like I said, no one cares about anything else from last episode.
So I also wrote in my top 5 and bottom 5, since that was something we started doing with season 5. Now I'll let you all start, or tell me where you want me to start. Would you rather hear bottom 5 or top 5 first?
I'd say
what's going to piss me off
bottom
more?
Out the way.
Get the bottom. You want to hear? We got some honorable mentions. Do we want to hear those first?
Yeah.
Okay. So first off, the entirety of the Night's Watch, honorable mention.
Oh. In which direction?
Bottom 5. We're doing bottom 5. Okay. Stannis, honorable mention. I've dragged him a lot. He did not touch my bottom 5 in previous the last list, but killing Shireen almost made him a contender. But the rest of the list just did so much worse. Theon, again, the events of season 5 made him a strong contender, but he did not make the bottom. There have been people who've done worse than him, I feel. And I don't know if this is kind of a new name here, but I just really did not like. I really hated what Prince Oberyn's wife,
Ellaria Sand,
did to Myrcella. That is just. She didn't do anything. That's just Prince Oberyn stood and fought. It was his choice. He died because he kept talking. I understand he went in there with a plan to try and get a confession, but he got shat on. And I felt terrible for him. I hate it. But I'm sorry, that is not Myrcella's fault. She is a child. She was to be wed. And that's not the last we're gonna see of what she did. That's gonna have a domino effect. But bottom 5. So I'm just gonna rip it from the top. Ramsay is a piece of shit. After he was third on the list previously, but given the events of season 5, he has claimed the number 1 spot, usurping both Ramsay Bolton, his father, and Walder Frey. Walder Frey has cemented himself at a nice little 3rd spot on the list, but he hasn't really done. We haven't seen him since.
I haven't seen him in a minute.
We haven't seen him, but given what he's done, he has cemented himself in a place. That's just how how much I hate him. And then we have Littlefinger and Cersei, who kind of have their 4 and 5 spot. They didn't really change. I just still hate them.
Okay.
Nice.
So
probably the best list you've ever done, brother.
It's the same names as before. They just got reordered a little bit. Ramsay took the number 1 spot for being a bitch.
Proud of you.
So top 5, Tyrion, of course, my man. Always going to be number 1. He is a legend. Number 2, put a little asterisk here, Jon, because I don't know if I want to put potentially dead people on this list. Then again, Stannis was the honorable mention, so we'll just put a little asterisk by that. Then Dany, because I know I was not in my right mind when I made the list.
You were not.
For season 5. It was just recency biased of
very much so.
Just of her past failings. That was not fair because everyone else has not had necessarily the best track record. A lot of people have made mistakes in the show. But Dany, The wheel needs to be broken. One of the hardest lines in the show. I need to see it. So she is number 2/3, depending on John's fate. Then we have Arya, still a top contender. I wrote someone's name twice.
They're that good.
I don't know if there's someone I don't think there's someone I'm forgetting. I swear to God.
Who'd you write twice?
I wrote Jorah twice.
Maybe you meant Jamie.
Oh.
Jamie is on the list, which might be another hot take. Who did? Okay, I think I just wrote Jorah's name twice because of the little asterisks I had for Jon. So yeah, Jorah, I respect him a lot. I know he's done bad things, but like I guess that kind of fits with Jamie as well. But he's definitely trying to atone, and I respect how much he's trying, like dedicating himself to Dany. And he's climbing a pit. He's trying to climb out of a pit, and I hope he makes that out. And I mean, it's a ticking time bomb for him. I said it before. And then Jamie, nothing really changed much. I still respect like his character development throughout these seasons. Nothing really happened in season 5 to make me like move him down or up. But yeah,
No,
top 5 and bottom 5.
Expedition.
He just wanted a little expedition, kill some people. But
right.
yeah.
Nice. Is there anything else?
No, that is the end of the list. And honorable mentions.
Well, let's find out if the red woman cracks that top 5. Before we get into this, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell for when these reactions drop every Sunday. But that notification bell will make sure you don't miss it. We also have 4 weeks early access available right now on our Patreon. Link for that in the description below. There's links to join our social medias down there as well, and link to our free Discord. That was hard to get out for some reason. And yeah, let's get into this reaction.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Wait, why wasn't Brienne on my top 5?
I don't know.
That's weird. Why was she on the season 5 list? What am I doing?
Dude, do you want to make a change?
Addendum? I love Brienne. She's cool. Cave?
No.
Wall.
Yes. One of the hardest opening shots.
Wolf? Come on. Man, is that Ghost? No. No. Oh, he's busting out. Let's go. Sir Bravos?
Taking a shit.
Is that what he was doing?
Yes.
Terrible, man.
Help me get him inside.
Careful, he's a hero. And he's pale. No. His watch has not ended.
Did this?
They're ready.
Sedevos.
You got one chance to make me like you.
She's looking so silly. She's got bedhead.
Do something.
I saw him in the flames, fighting at Winterfell.
I can't speak for the flames. But he's gone.
No. His lips, man.
Snake.
Piece of shit.
He's already sitting in the Lord Commander chairs.
Jon Snow is dead.
Who killed him?
I did.
God damn it.
Owen Marsh and Othel Yarwick.
Murderer! Traitor!
Call him out. Lynch him.
All right. Jon Snow was my Lord Commander. I had no love for him. That was no secret. But I never once disobeyed an order. Loyalty is the foundation on which the Night's Watch is
Shit,
built.
he's right, bro.
And the Watch means everything to me. Jon Snow was going to destroy the Night's Watch.
Can't say
He
that.
let the wildlings through our gates.
You need
as
people.
No Lord Commander has ever done before. He thrust a terrible choice upon us.
Mm-hmm.
And we made it.
Enjoy dying.
Jon was my friend. Those butchered him.
Yeah, they did.
Now we return the favor.
We don't have the numbers.
We have a direwolf.
It's not enough.
I don't know if
I
Ghost
didn't
can
know Lord
solo.
Commander Snow for long, but I have to believe he wouldn't have wanted his friends to die for nothing. We need to fight. But we don't need to die. Not if we have help.
Who is gonna help us?
You're not the only ones who owe your lives to Jon Snow.
The free people. Throw Tormund at him.
Bolt the door. Don't let
Don't say
anyone
bolt.
in. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Don't say bolt.
Don't say bolt.
The first time I saw her. Your pain will be paid for 1,000 times over. I wish you could be here to watch.
Shall I have a grave dug for her, my lord? Or would you rather the men build a pyre?
Buried, burned. This is good meat.
What?
To the hounds.
Okay, option C.
Going from looking like he's about to cry to feed her to the dogs.
Thanks to you, the false king stands.
That's what you would have wanted.
instead. Do you know who struck the killing blow?
No.
A shame. I'd reward the man.
Man.
Still, a great victory. A reckoning will come. We need the North to face it. The entire North. They won't back us without Sansa Stark.
Where's she at?
We no longer have Sansa Stark.
Oh, he knows.
I have a team of men after them with some of my best hounds.
Mm-hmm.
They won't get far.
I'm glad to hear it. Without Sansa, you won't be able to produce an heir. And without an heir, well,
You're useless.
let's hope the maesters are right. And Lady Walder's carrying a boy.
Oh, they're running. Theon, slow him down. How you crossing that?
We have to cross here.
It's cold though. Oh my god. Waist deep. You better die for her, bro. That's the only way you can atone.
I'll know them away.
No, I won't make you that.
You will go north. Only north. Jon is Lord Commander of Castle Black.
Oh.
He'll help you.
Yeah, he's still good.
Where is Lady Bolton?
Bolton, okay.
Dead. Liar.
Speech
Okay.
check failed. Couldn't
Dogs
lie
don't
to the
understand
dogs.
speech. Okay, what now? Who this? Oh, let's go!
Bloody woman.
Brienne's
Last
pissed
thing you
Igly
see,
left her
bro.
off.
Let's go.
Damn.
Let's go. Why are you
Let's
cheering
go. I
that?
didn't see it was her. Okay. Okay, you got this. Pod. Okay, that's nice.
Ooh. Let's go, Pod.
Okay, Pod. Training paying off. Oh, easy.
Yes,
Let's
bro.
go, dude. Pod the
Pod's
god.
second kill. W. W's in the shot.
You don't get to say please, brother.
Oh no.
Leon?
The official return.
Redemption? Finally? Okay. He's getting some points. Don't mess up this time.
Lady Sansa, I offer my services once again. I will shield your back and keep your counsel and give my life for yours if need be. I swear it by the old gods and the new.
And I vow that you shall always have a place by my hearth. And
Meat and mead at my table.
and mead at my table. And I pledge to ask no service of you that might bring you dishonor. I swear it by the old gods and the new. Arise.
These are the dubs we needed.
Sir.
There's only one thing that can make this better. That is such a cool moment. Oh my god.
I'm sorry to disturb you. A ship from Dawn has sailed into the harbor. Marcella.
She's so excited. Look at her go.
That's gonna suck. I regret to inform you have one child left. Oh my god. As much as I dislike Cersei, that's painful, man.
Yeah.
Joffrey deserved it, but she didn't.
She was good. From her first breath, she was so sweet. I don't know where she came from. She was nothing like me.
You got that right.
So just,
I know.
I thought if I could make something so,
It was a mutation.
so pure, maybe I'm not a monster.
Just listen to me. She was my daughter. And I failed her.
No, I knew this would happen. The witch told me.
But that was the third one.
She promised me 3 children. She promised me they'd die. And gold their shrouds. Everything she said came true. You couldn't have stopped it. It's prophecy. It's fate.
Common.
Believe that.
Of course I do.
We're the only ones who matter, the only ones in this world. And everything they've taken from us, we're going to take back and more. We're going to take everything there is.
Jaime's done nothing, bro. Done nothing wrong.
Minus a couple things.
I am the queen and I demand to see my brother.
Sinners don't make demands. They make confessions.
Septa Unella. Septa Unella can be overzealous at times.
That's a word.
She just really likes her job.
I always envied Oberyn. He lived.
Oh.
He sailed around the world. Fought men from every country. Lay with the most beautiful women alive.
And men.
And men. He experienced
I didn't know he could
everything
walk, even if it's assisted.
while I sat here in Dorne. Oberyn was born to be an adventurer. And I was born to rule.
You would have been a lousy adventurer. And Oberyn, he would have been a terrible ruler.
Prince Dora.
What is this?
What could it be?
The Princess Marcella.
Oh! Oh, we're usurping! The throwing knife! He's not in a position to fight back.
You don't know your own people. They're disgust for you.
Oh my god.
Elia Martell and murdered, and you did nothing.
Tristan.
Your son is weak, just like you. And weak men will never rule Dorne again.
Oh my god.
Oof.
That's insane.
That makes the lore from Histories and Lore that much deeper.
Yeah. A woman united Dorne. But Illyria? Oh no. Tristan seems pretty cool.
I told you I'm not hungry.
Oh.
We're not here to feed you. We're here to kill you.
You want her to do it? Or me?
You.
Good. Smart boy.
I mean, a whip doesn't seem like the best option here. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Oh my god.
They're not playing fair.
Okay.
You're a greedy bitch, you know that?
Wow, we are airing out the characters on the show, man. Was looking forward to what he could have done.
We'll be fine. We're dressed like common merchants.
You walk like a rich person.
You've spent a lot of time studying the way rich people walk.
I used to steal from people like you when I was a boy.
It's a good thing you're not a boy anymore, because you have no cock.
Oh my god.
Explain it.
I think he has a cock, but just not the balls? I mean, maybe I forgot.
It's a mystery.
Traditionally, that's what a eunuch is.
Prosa. Prosa. She thinks you want to eat her
No.
baby.
How much? He has a gentle touch.
He can work on his Valyrian a little bit.
I mean, if he's supposed to rule this city, he needs to.
Misa means mother in Valerian.
I know what Misa means.
Oh, man.
Hard to know. We can't fight an enemy we don't know.
The sons of
Interesting
the Heart
camera angle.
plan their attack in the fighting pits
Gonna
very
happen.
carefully, which means they take orders from someone.
Someone's watching.
Have you started looking for that someone?
What's going on? On fire? Oh, don't hurry.
We won't be sailing to Westeros.
Oh, the boats. Oh, the entirety of the... That's pretty fast, goddamn.
Goat?
Ram.
Think our friend got him.
Don't know anything else that can melt a ram's horn.
We're on the right path then.
Find the ring.
You're a romantic. I admire that. Sometimes I look at you and I think, so that's what I'll be like when I grow old.
If you grow old.
If I grow old. I hope I do. I want to see what the world looks like when she's done conquering it.
So do I.
Aw, man, how's it doing, brother? It's spreading. I think you just... I mean, you kind of needed the arm before, but might be time to lose it.
An army.
Not an army.
He knows. You can see where they're doing circles.
Yep.
The patch of grass that's not messed up.
It's like the summoning circle we used to do on 2K, Corey.
I was wondering, hey, how are they gonna find the ring in the field? Come on, detective.
Why, Scoob? We got ourselves a clue. Jorah kind of does look like old Shaggy.
They have her.
Okay.
The horse want to get his line in.
Can we get subs at least?
Oh my god.
They've been going crazy with the cinematography.
Mm-hmm. So look at our budget.
Season 6 is definitely slept on.
God damn. Is that funny? Pink people?
True.
At least you can understand them. Oh my god.
Bro.
After 6 seasons, we're just back in the Dothraki horde.
We've come full circle, but Khal Moro, I don't think that's a name we've heard before, but there are other Dothraki tribes. Unless someone knows of her. The legends. It is known. They got a list.
This guy's a shit.
Hey, shit's
Among
in
the
top
five.
5.
Now they're wondering how she know our language.
أنا داينيريس جافازكو هيالا تاغاريان أتاك محاكسون مايو سافيرساك خليسي ميرني خليسي من داتلي من رويناري ماتاكي خليسي مارافوشي جافورشي فيا فاراك.
What do they think of that? Okay.
Ajalana Shilo. Asber Joverina. Asbeyan Rises. Ashirti Hoy.
أنا بوس السيتشي أنا بريفن إشيك نان مهيك نهان من هاروك أنا لك باتاتا مشريك رون خال دروغو كيبر بوسي.
Does that mean anything?
Khal Drogo Triva.
أنا نساك أنها فيا فوق مورو.
Oh, you're next, buddy.
Anhavoneso. Mejvina si Khaliniso.
Really?
Iran Bosechi.
Okay.
Iranas Koi.
That is a okay, we got... I did not expect it to go this way.
إخال فمترنا خانوك سندو تراكو. ألو جيكسي ماي. ما في جازري مدينة ماي.
Ashkal Drivoy. Ashatkachi Khale Sisa and Maye.
Vaistofrak. Vaistotoshi Khali.
They got a temple? It is known?
It is known.
Okay. So, interesting. Not a full dub, but at least it's not worse. Where are we? Bravo. She's been cast out.
They were just talking about Marin Trant.
Wonder who did that.
Are you listening, blind girl?
Excuse
Do any
me?
of them talking? Do any of them talk to you? No. So sad.
You just here to rub it in? Good reaction?
Stand and fight, blind girl.
Blind?
I can't see. Well, that's your problem, not mine.
You have to learn to see.
Everyone watching like, yo, why is this girl just
Beating
the
up this
lights out of
blind girl?
blind girl?
Hey, listen. I already know it's gonna be a tough road. But if she comes out of this, it's gonna be cool, so.
See you tomorrow.
Damn. Why is she doing this?
There's our guy in the background.
Pacific Rim?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. Why are they primed? Oh man.
Davos, we have no cause to fight.
Yeah, we do.
I will allow you to travel south. A free man with a fresh horse.
He has nothing there anymore.
And some mutton.
It's mutton.
I'd like some mutton. I'll need some food if I'm going to make it south without starving.
Y'all got any mutton?
We'll give you food.
We'll discuss amongst ourselves and come back to you with an answer.
Okay.
So polite.
In my learned opinion, we open that door.
You're dead.
Slaughter us all. They want to come in. They're gonna come in. Ed is our only chance. It's a sad statement if Dolores said it's our only chance.
Okay, chill on, my boy.
There's always the red woman.
What's one redhead gonna do against 40 armed men?
Want to see?
You haven't seen her do what I've seen her do.
Who can give her a ghost baby
Oh my god.
in 5 minutes?
Warm up, John. Bluff him. I'm sorry, that probably
Fluff.
can't go. That can't.
Bluff?
I'm leaving that in.
Oh my god.
Best character in this show, man.
What does she see in the mirror?
Boobs.
That's why?
Eyes up, boys.
They're up. What is the reflect? Is there something different on the reflection? What's she doing? What? Oh.
Eyes up.
Oh. That's all you, Blake. Yo, magic is crazy. Now bring my boy back from the dead
Coolest shit
already.
ever, man. Coolest shit ever.
I can imagine the internet when this episode popped, like what released. The necklace.
So all that bullshit you've been spewing about the Lord of Light.
Oh, it's still bullshit.
Okay.
He can do tricks and stuff, but like, what did it accomplish? It hasn't accomplished anything of worth to me. Stannis got bodied. What did Shireen's death do?
It melted snow, bro.
Oh yeah, did my fault. Did you see what was that? What was that? Theon and Sansa were running through exactly.
I mean,
it had an AOE.
Can't turn.
Oh, it had AOE like at limited distance.
Yeah.
Okay. Range was
Thank you, Corey.
pretty sad. Okay.
You can always count on Corey.
Okay, so I didn't get what I wanted this episode. So, well, what's she doing? Is she just kind of admitting defeat by like? Because I can't imagine that's like a nightly ritual she does. Granted, she was.
You think like the necklace comes with like back pain preventative measures?
Like, oh no, does she walk like an old lady?
No. Like normally, no. I mean, maybe it like is straining to have the necklace on all the time. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I mean, but also it's not like you can, regardless if it is or not, it's not like she could have it off. Whatever, because I mean, Stannis is Stannis. Imagine if she got caught off guard when Stannis was like feeling a little frisky, you know?
Yeah, I mean, maybe she just wanted to be real for once. You saw her looking in the mirror. She's like, you know, this is fake. Let me see my true self.
Look at yourself in disgust for having failed. I understand. Not to say. Never mind.
Okay.
So, the best thing this episode was probably Brienne swearing an oath to Sansa and finally some good news. Because holy shit, it's been nothing but L's for the Starks. I have gave my thoughts on Theon. And the only way he can like make a scratch at making up for what he's done is dedicating his life to protecting Sansa from here on out. And dying for her sake. The way you can atone is through death. So it was cool to see that. It made me voice crack. I guess I'm 12 like Blake. It made me feel some stuff. I still despise what's happened, but it was cool to see him do that. Something I wanted seasons ago. We finally got it. But yeah. It was a really cool scene. A little bit heartwarming. Despite everything that happened, to see him like just do his best to try and take care of her. His gambit of I'll give up myself completely failed. The doc said, "Yo, we ain't buying that shit." But still, they would have been done if Brienne did not write in and climb up to 5 on my list, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it deserves more than 5, but really cool to see Pod handling the rod and becoming a god.
If my demise was had at a guy named Pod the Rod, I can't think of a better way to go out.
That's true.
Yeah. That's a legend. Like that's going to be in Histories and Lore eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else. The Dornish assassination, brother. I did not see that shit coming. I was thinking like, wow, despite with everything that's happened, she's like, Illyria's gonna get just like she killed Marcella and is gonna get away with it. And then she completely killed both Prince Dorian.
Doran.
I guess
Doran.
Doran. I'm glad I don't have to remember his name anymore.
I don't know the name of his guard.
Tristan. His guard was cool, man. I wanted more of the war scythe. But stabbed in the back. She made her play. Her gambit was successful. And as much as I like Dorne, I think their lore is insane. I just don't like Illyria. Ilaria or Illyria? Ilaria. But it's purely on the basis that she killed Marcella. I feel like everything else she's kind of cooking with. It's not like her actions were, I guess, unpopular because guards were eyeing like the king down as well. So he did not have the popular vote. So what she does now, it's going to be interesting to see. But her mind is set on vengeance. She wants action. She doesn't want peace with the Lannisters. So Jaime and Cersei saying F everyone else, will hold on to what we have and not let anyone take for it. It's going to be tested soon. So we also got a little update on Marjorie. Not good, but it's an update, and we also got the confirmation with the third little vision we got.
She said it, but we didn't really know what it means. It was like gold is their crown and their shrouds, and I guess shroud is like what covers a body. So you see her coming back right there on the boat.
Yeah,
she's covered in a golden shroud.
Basically saying her children will die.
Yeah.
And that she will see her children die, mind you, like, because I mean everyone eventually dies, but like I guess unless besides Melisandre, apparently. So Tom and I'm sorry, there's I mean that's something I expected. It just kind of paints why Cersei is the way she is, because she's being like, she's had this fate saying, hey, you're gonna live a pretty shitty life. It was still sad to see her grieve for Marcella because she was innocent amidst like all this, not like Joffrey.
Right, and that's the same little port where she was with Tyrion when he had her sent away, and he hit her with the bar, something like your joy will turn to ashes in your mouth. So
I guess it's a Tyrion L.
Yeah, well, who could have known? I mean, at the same time, it was Oberyn who was fighting for Tyrion in the trial by combat, so I mean, he's double involved.
Yeah. There was like one line that Cersei said that was actually kind of like impactful. She said the fact that she could make something so pure, I guess like made her feel like she wasn't a monster. I think that was the line. I think that was a cool line.
Yeah,
it's a bit of a bar.
A bit of a bar, Cersei bar. Let's see what else. Oh yeah. Tyrion and Varys. I'm sorry. I'm not on it today. I'm sorry. Varys having a little chat. Tyrion needs to brush up on his Valyrian. And the ships are burnt. That sucks. I know like they were planning to stay here, but we don't. Those ships are kind of nice to have. I get the Sons of the Harpy are saying no to them escaping. So it's a council of 5-6 people kind of guiding Meereen now. Good luck with that. They want you dead. But we had some people vying for Daenerys. Well, like saying like, don't wait for her to return and save you, more or less. Take action now. So there's still, while she does not have as much as a popular opinion, she got some people in her support. Really interesting scene with the Dothraki. I did not expect him to have customs about the widow of a previous Khal. So that prevented her from a terrible fate. However, there's apparently a temple. I did not know the Dothraki had non-mobile structures. That is, unless the temple is also mobile, they get like it's a tent or something. But it at least buys her time. Granted, it takes her away from where she needs to be and makes things more difficult for the people trying to find her. Jorah's grayscale is getting worse. I need my boy not to die, but all this hunt for Daenerys is eating up too much time. I feel like it's going to be like something along the lines of he's going to save her at the cost of his own life, more or less. And I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to see that happen. And really interesting in Braavos, Arya blind begging on the street, got cast out from the House of Black and White for stealing. But the other person, the other like attendant girl that she's like come to know, is sparring with her. What's the deal there? I'm looking forward to whatever it is because, you know, blind warrior motif, that shit goes hard, bro. Like that, yeah, like that, like what's the man's name from Rogue One? Chirrut. We got Chirrut. Toph, of course. I don't know why I said Toph. Toph was on my mind first. I just did not say that first for some reason. But the blind fighter motif goes hard. I've never seen Daredevil. I'm sorry.
Okay. Future.
That one guy from the one guy from The Boys. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Let's not talk about that.
But yeah, I can't wait. Assuming she comes out on top and learns to fight without seeing, holy shit, that's gonna be crazy. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much the whole episode. It's interesting. I'm glad to see Sir Davos is planting his feet here, and like is treating this like injustice done to Jon seriously. His body is cold still though, which I'm upset about. But hey, we still have Melisandre, and she's old. Old. I'm not ageist. I just need shit to get done.
All right.
So yeah.
Corey, favorite part?
I think my favorite part of this episode was Brienne pulling up with Podrick, because my first time watching it was just so unexpected. I thought they were gonna, capture him, and that was the end of that.
Yeah.
But
you're so used to like bad shit happening.
Yeah. Probably
like,
second
something
favorite
happy.
scene, which this is probably your first favorite scene, of course, the end scene with Melisandre. Just that reveal.
Well,
because I didn't know,
yeah.
Honorable mentions, I guess, seeing, well, okay, maybe Maybe not. I had to think about it. Like you love that
was your
woman.
favorite scene?
So now she's,
or was that deflation?
Now she's super old. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bit bittersweet for you. But seeing the huge Dothraki horde, like, traversing just looked really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool.
And I think the Arya scene when she was blind, how you come into it and there's a lot more auditory feedback than normal. Like you're hearing everyone's voices in conversations. And I thought that was cool.
I'd never noticed that they were talking about Maren Trant when they were walking by. Like I said that out loud because that was an observation like I was making at that point in the moment.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, I know what they're saying. So I thought that was interesting. My favorite part is probably when Brienne is swearing herself again to Sansa and Sansa accepts it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a really, really cool moment when you factor in everything that happened to her between the last time she had the chance to say those words and now.
I mean, Sansa's character arc in general, I was like, we needed a dub because it's been 6 seasons of or 5 seasons of L's, bro.
Yeah. So I just think that's really cool. And I remember the scene with Melisandre, me just being there like, what the hell?
I didn't know you were into gilfs. Oh.
I was just, it's again one of those moments that is so good about Game of Thrones in that everyone hits play next.
Mm-hmm.
But that one, it's more just like, why the hell is Melisandre naked and 90 years old? So that one, just for like memory purposes, kind of just stuck there. But other than that, I'd say those two. It's a really straightforward click next episode. A lot more questions before answers.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. We good?
I'm good.
I think we good.
Okay. That's going to do it for episode 1 of season 6. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss next week's episode. But if you don't want to wait, your reminder, it's available on Patreon right now, as well as 3 more up to 4 weeks early access available over there right now. Check out that link in the description below. There's also early access to other shows and movies over there, so there's plenty to go around. There's also a link to join our free Discord in the description with the Patreon link and links to our socials. So check all those out. We'll see you guys in the next one.
See ya.
See ya.